Welcome back to another video, you lovely souls. Look, check this out. They hate that you are tapped in, my friends. They hate that you are very intuitive because you can no longer be fooled anymore. You see the truth. You see straight through the illusions. You see the obstacles that are right there in front of you. You're able to move through these obstacles now. You can see the spiritual attacks. You know when you're being attacked. You can see the truth in people. You can see people for who they are. You can see people's intentions. You can see when people are sent to come for you. You can feel their spirits. You can see everything. You can no longer be fooled no more. And they don't like this because you tapped in and very intuitive, because you are no longer just going off a thought that is something that automatically just comes into your mind from the past. You are no longer responding to your thoughts that are keeping you stuck and trapped in the past, because now you are very much guided and you are very much following what you feel inside. You go with what you feel. You don't always go with what your mind is telling you. You are aware now whenever source is giving you information into your mind, because you have cleared out space. Yes, sometimes negative thoughts try to appear into your mind, but you also have cleared out space within your mind for a source, and you are able to receive those downloads and know the difference between the negative part of your thoughts, the negative energy, versus the light, the source of universe, God, your higher self, whatever source means to you. You are able to now know the difference on which one of these messages that are coming to you. You know which one to respond to, because you can trust in your gut. You're trusting what you're feeling. You're very intuitive. You have practiced so much of your inner stillness, so much peace and calmness in your mind, that now you're able to actually feel that intuitive nudge, that pull, and that guidance from within. And they don't like that because they cannot fool you anymore. At times it might be a little slip up, right? Something just might be one of those damn days when they kind of might get to you, but it's not going to last long. It's not going to be days, weeks, months, years that you're going to sit there with that. You're going to know how to get rid of that. Your guides are guiding you. The universe is guiding you. You're getting a lot of support. You're very tapped in and intuitive, and they don't like this because now you are working with the opposition from them, which is the light, the love force, the universe, God. You are very hopeful. You're always looking forward to something good happening to your life, baby. You are no longer entertaining things that don't serve you. You ain't really entertaining this negative ass energy no more. You ain't rocking with all that shit no more. And they are mad because they know it's coming from you being tapped in. Because I know me, whenever something comes my way, my God's letting me know, hey, look at that. You see that? Or if I'm sitting with some type of energy that has gotten to me, if I say I read something that was negative, and if it's trying to come into my mind, my guys will letting me know, hey, they'll tell me like, hey, don't believe that, that's just this or that's just that, whatever the message that they give to me. And I'm already feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm already feeling it. So I'm connected deeply with my guides. I'm tapped in, and you are too, right? You're very intuitive. You're very intuitive. You're very in tuned within the world within you. You're very tapped in, and they don't like that. Guys, please bear with me. As for I've just gotten my voice back. Right after my shift, I lost my voice and kind of went under the weather. And now it's causing a dry cough now that I actually have my voice back. But you're very intuitive and you tapped in, and they hate that because they can no longer control you. You've taken your power back from them. They can no longer use your power against you. It's funny how whenever you wasn't tapping into your intuition and you wasn't following that inner guidance, how you were all over the place, how you were very indecisive, how you overthink things, how it was hard to make a decision, how it was hard to believe what's real and what's fake. Is this really me? Is that really real? Or is this really me? And now you know. And they don't like that because it was easy to fool you at first. They used to fool us with everything. And, they was pretty clever. It was pretty clever with it. It was pretty clever with it. They were pretty clever with what they tried to fool us with, because it's like somebody knew who we were. Somebody knew who we were. They knew our journey. They knew our experiences. They knew exactly what type of negative thoughts to pop into our mind for us to respond to, you know what I'm saying, and not be aware that really was not us. And all along, all we had to do was raise up our vibration, raise up our energy, connect more into a positive mindset, and follow our inner guidance system, our navigation system within, what I like to call it, with the GPS, right? Which is really our intuition. You're very intuitive. You're trusting your guts. You're receiving signs from your gut. Like you can ask yourself, You can ask yourself easily, is this person good for me? And you can literally feel and know the choice that you make is totally up to yourself. But you know if someone is good for you or not. You know if someone should be a friend of yours or not. You could tell from people's intentions very easily because of you being so intuitive. You can go to a place, walk in a room and notice like, you can cut a knife up in this motherfucker. It's a lot of energy up in here that I'm not really rocking with. You'll leave. Like me, I'll leave. When I go sit places, when I go to events, I always feel my way from my intuition. By being intuitive, I really feel my way to a spot on where I actually want to sit. You know what I'm saying? It's that important to me, which is why I like to show up early, because I don't want to sit where I don't want to sit. If it feels uncomfortable, I'll stand somewhere away from where I'm feeling that uncomfortableness, because I'm so intuitive, okay? You cannot be fooled anymore. People cannot fool you anymore. People cannot manipulate you anymore because you're intuitive. Now, the thing is the choice you choose. The choice, you can be very intuitive and choose the wrong choices sometimes because you go with what you think you want, right? And that's just called lessons. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's your life. This is your journey. You can do whatever you want to do. This is your story, okay? Just learn from the lessons that we let's learn from the lessons that we come across in our life, because that's key to growth, okay, to expansion. You feel me? So you're very intuitive. They hate that. They don't like this because you are tapped in, turned on, and tuned in, my friends. You got your own guidance within you, and you are no longer falling for no bullshit. And they hate that, okay? They hate that because they know you no longer belong to the opposition anymore. You're no longer controlled anymore because you have access to your intuition. That was always there. We just ain't know it because we became a more, what do you say, in the mind, like, type of society. We became more into our minds and not in our bodies. So we was always responding in our minds from like our thoughts. Like we weren't connected in with our body and falling and you know, listening to that gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? That intuitive nudge, that pull, that, hey, don't go that way. You know, you're so intuitive. You can be driving, right? And then your mind's like, go straight, and you can feel your intuition say, turn right. And you just turn right. You'll know what you just do it. Because you're so tapped into your body and you're so intuitive. And they hate this about you, baby, because they can't fool you no more, baby. Just keep trusting those intuitions and your intuition and the intuitive nudge that you feel, baby. And go with really what you feel. But if you don't, I tell you, you'll learn lessons from it. If you make the wrong choice, you don't go what you feel, you'll definitely learn from it. And it might happen again. You'll learn from it. Like you'll be like, damn, I'm not gonna let that happen next time. And it might happen again. But after that, you're gonna be like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna do it no more. This all depends on who you are. Some of us it takes 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Some of us it takes 1, 2 times. Some what? You know, it just depends on who you are. It doesn't make you worse than anyone else and doesn't make you better than anyone else. It's just all depends on who you are and how you learn, my friends. So really, that's how it's like. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like, okay, so I'm going to a park, right? And I'm like, which park should I go to today? And then I'm guided to go to this park. Let's just say this other park that I really like. But in my mind, it's like, oh, go to that park. And if I follow my mind, I'll find a reason of why I shouldn't have went to that park. Like, it's usually like they do like certain events out there at that park sometimes. And so you can't even get into that park. And there's many people there. And you can't really be alone. So when that happens to me, I'm like, bro, I knew better than that. And it happened to me 3 times before I realized, okay, I'm really following. I'm following my intuition. You feel me? And that's this type of situations you might get yourself into sometimes. No hard feelings. We learn. We're still human. We're just very intuitive now. So really follow your intuition, you guys, because your intuition is always leading you the right way. It's never wrong. You're very intuitive beings. You empaths. You light workers. You chosen ones. You star seeds, baby. You earth angels. You beautiful, lovely souls. You healers, baby. You way showers. You are very intuitive, my friends. And they hate that because they can't control you. They despise that because you now know the truth. You see the truth. You feel that truth. You are the truth. Okay? And that's the truth about you. And they don't like that. Y'all, like this video if you like this video, baby. And come back to see me because Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually is checking out. Much love, baby.